We were walking through a local tourist town when we came across a knife store. One student decided to buy a set of throwing knives.
That's actually sick.
Love it.
We go back to our cabin and set up plywood to throw at. We were all very careful to take turns and stand behind the line while one guy threw.
So careful they end up in Youth Group Chronicles.
All was going well until our youth fester came up and somehow thought that a slingshot and throwing knife go well together. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Youth Group Chronicles. The boys are in the house.
IGC, come on now. Tap, tap. Come on now.
The medicine ball is kicking in.
Wow,
kicking
somebody
in.
just said I had a
Full effect.
Toby Mac fit. I feel disrespected.
Oh,
Michael changed.
what's worse, the UPS fit or the Toby Mac?
Toby Mac is a diss.
They
I'm
were
not gonna
trying
lie.
on that.
I
Toby
used to-
Mac, that was disrespect.
That's crazy.
We love you,
Drummer
Toby
since
Mac.
Were
We
you
would
'97.
love
ever
to have
into-
you on an episode of YGC.
Were you into Toby Mac when you were growing up? at all?
Oh, 10,000%.
You know it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Same here.
Toby Mac.
Did you ever go to one of his concerts?
True dog.
One at the First Arena.
I know like
He was at
every
First
word of that
Arena,
song.
really?
A few of those songs.
First, fun fact,
It was lit.
when I went
Toby Mac
to
and
one of
Jeremy
his
Camp.
concerts, he grabbed I was like recording. He grabbed it, took it on stage, took a video.
Wow.
I thought
Wow,
I was
you were that
it,
guy.
dude.
I bet you
Dang.
I thought I was
emailed.
it.
I bet he
Yeah, I got
emailed
a
all
lot
his friends
Toby
about that.
Mac. I'm talking. My like
I
be
did
like.
email all of
He
them.
emailed every one of his family members that week and told them that he had his
He
phone.
IM'd
Dude,
every single one of them.
that was like the highlight of my year.
Back in the day when all he could do was communicate on email.
What's the best song from Toby Mac?
He emailed every one of his
I liked Eye on it. That was pretty good.
True Dog.
That's one of his newer ones.
I rock the microphone.
What's that
Dang.
one? What's that
R.I.P.
one
True
in
Dog,
True
for real.
Dog where he's like, and I'm lyrically smooth like I'm riding a bike, and every once in a while, just to see if they feel me, I'm gonna pop a wheelie.
Get your man. Get your man.
Copyrighted.
Wow.
Copyrighted.
Wow. Yeah, we just got pulled down from Instagram Live.
Dang.
Speaking of Instagram Live, thank you guys for tuning in to that. Good to have you here. You never know what you're going to get with Youth Group Chronicles.
It's true.
You really
literally-
don't.
Smoothie.
You have no idea. Dang.
We have some stories here in the queue ready to go. We will start off with a story from Kip.
What up, Kip?
Kip said,
Kipper.
Kipper.
the camp my youth group would go to had a petting zoo with lots of different exotic animals.
Love this already.
During free time, a bunch of us went back there for some reason. No, not for some reason. During free time, a bunch of us went back there, and for some reason, the emu was out wandering free.
All right.
It was friendly at first, but at some point, a kid from another youth group thought it would be a good idea to throw pine cones at this poor bird.
Oh my God.
It's not a poor bird.
That's
They're
when
demons. Emus are demons.
that's when its demeanor instantly changed.
Yeah.
It started chasing everyone around, attempting to peck anyone in its path.
Yep.
Eventually, it cornered one poor kid who had tripped while trying to run away.
Johnny.
A bunch
Hi,
of us threw pine cones and finally saved him. But to this day, I can. We've come full circle. But to this day, I can still hear the screams from this kid vividly in my head.
Wow.
Just
That's what kids
Heck,
do
this
too.
poor kid.
They're like, let's stop him. Throw the pine cones.
They're like
what got
made
us
a-
into
Throw
this
the
situation?
same
They
thing
made a
that
whole
made
plan.
him mad the
A whole
first time.
plan. They're like, get that side, go. We need more pine cones over here. Go, go. Somebody go get Johnny.
What actually
were thinking
happened
like a
was
rock.
They made the Emu Attack last 5 minutes longer because they kept throwing pine cones.
Flank him. Flank him.
Pine cone.
crazy.
I'm just thinking of the pine cone. I might not even notice. Oh, dude, did you see the acorn video? About
no,
the
that was very vague. Did
no,
you
no,
see
no,
the
no, no,
acorn-
no. Once
see
you
the
know, I feel
acorn
like you would have
video?
seen it. It was so viral. A cop was walking by his car,
Acorns.
and an acorn fell and hit the top of his cop car, and he opened fired on a suspect. Dead serious. Because he thought he got shot. He heard the acorn hit the top of the car. You didn't,
Well, at that
I am
point-
shocked you didn't see that. That was
And he
literally
started
what-
shoot. He shot somebody.
He didn't end up killing him, but yes, he's open fire. He was
That's
like, "Oh, shots
crazy.
fired, shots fired!"
No.
From
way.
a freaking acorn.
I mean.
Wow.
I mean.
Okay,
well-
chat. Have you seen that video? Have you seen the
gosh.
video?
Well, going off the emus, I follow this dude, or I was
Going off
this
the emus.
this dude was in my thing, and he was from. I think it's because
Speaking of flightless
of
birds,
Micah, because he's from Waco. And
Shout
I'm
Waco
like,
and
why
Dunn.
else would this dude be in my search page? Anyway, this dude from Waco is mad popular right now because he has all these pet animals at home, and he has this pet emu, and he like brought, I can't remember if it was like a pan or something with him, and the emu always tries to like attack him, and so he's like, we're gonna solve this problem today, and every time the emu ran at him, he slapped the emu across the face, and it would be like. And then, and then he calls it like his
offended.
name is like Kevin or something. He'd be like, Kevin, and the emo would be like, and then just charge him, be like, ugh. And then the emo would be like, and then he kept walking. He's like, look, I'm not even scared. He won't even do anything anymore. And then like 5 minutes later, he charges at him. Just hits him again. I'm like, dang, dude.
Wow.
Okay, everybody in the chat is saying yes, they saw it. The suspect survived. It was like actually very viral. I sent it
Acorns
to Joe,
are dangerous.
who's a cop, and he's like, bro, everybody's seen this in the cop world. So
Dang.
maybe it's just because you guys aren't cops. But have you seen,
You got me there. You got me there.
If you were a cop, you would have seen it.
you would seen it.
You get it.
Have you seen the video where it's like it's a dog, and then the guy puts like a dinosaur puppet on, and he's like,
Yes,
don't
and
drink
he
the
slaps
the
it,
water.
yeah.
And then the dog drinks the water, and then he does it with like his fake dinosaur and beats the crap out of the puppet, and the dog's just like looking at him. And then he puts the food or water back in front of the dog, and the dog won't drink it.
Yep. Naturally.
That's crazy.
This is from Eden. After a youth group event, our youth leader asked us where we wanted to go eat.
Classic.
After looking up all of the places nearby, we decided to go to a place called Fuddruckers.
Oh, yeah.
However, when heading out, my youth pastor accidentally announced to everybody, all right, let's head to Rudd Bleepers.
Classic.
Accidentally. Like even if you knew that
I'll give him
was
the benefit of the
name,
doubt.
would you say that? Like even if you knew that was the name.
That's so
Well,
that's
he
the
didn't
thing.
bleep it.
That's what
I
I
bleeped
mean.
it.
Even if you knew that was the name. He didn't bleep it, he just said it.
Yeah.
It's a Floridian slit. What is it called?
No, that's technically Runny Babbit language, where you switch the first two letters of two words. Runny
Well, that's-
Babbit is bunny rabbit.
Oh, so this was a bunny rabbit
Yeah,
situation.
Runny Babbit,
Run, okay,
like ma'am
Runny
sauce
Babbit. Yeah, so he switched the F and
That's why you don't do those.
the
things.
R.
in Miera
It
sauce.
was an accident. He was trying to say, and
in Malaysia Eos. You guys ever done that?
yeah, I do it all the time.
You take two. You take a word or two words,
I've never done it once. in
like
my life.
like a camera lens.
I would say Cole Clark.
a camera
but
lens
that
would be a
defeats the purpose.
Lamerkens.
I've never done it once.
It's like
Now I don't want to.
it's like sim turns.
Yes, that's right.
Sim
Ma'am sauce.
Turns.
It's tough.
So you guys basically
Ma'am
are
sauce.
like
Yeah.
you're really an advocate for
Haitlin
this.
Kurtz, you know.
Yes.
It's easier with names because there's two of them.
I
Like
don't-
you
Kenneth
can't do
Cole.
yours. You can't
Cole
do
Don't
Clark.
do it with anything you haven't tried before.
Yeah, it's true.
yeah.
Like fire truck.
This one
Don't do
wasn't.
that.
I don't think he was
Name,
actually
Cole
trying to
Clark,
make a
Cole Clark.
joke. I think he was just.
Yeah, he's just saying it.
You just let it fly, man. Yeah, I agree. He was sus.
Yeah.
That is sus. Come on now.
This is from Anthony. Anthony said, "When I was in youth group, we had a seemingly harmless prank turn into a near disaster.
Oh no.
Like every
Pranks.
True. On the way back from a youth retreat, we were coming down a mountain in our church van when I dozed off. As a joke, the volunteer who was sitting shotgun next to the pastor driving began screaming that we had no brakes.
Oh no.
I was immediately jolted out of my
What a
sleep in a
prank.
panic,
just a prank.
but I soon noticed everyone's laughter. It turned out it was just a cruel joke. A few moments later, I heard the pastor who was driving whisper to this volunteer, 'I can't stop.' The volunteer laughed and said, 'Stop playing.' The pastor replied, 'No, seriously, I have no brakes.' To my horror, I watched as the pastor pushed the brake pedal all the way to the floor, not stopping. Picking up speed down the mountain, the pastor decided to pump the brakes in hope of slowing down enough to apply the emergency brake. But he was pumping with all his might, and we started to swerve back and forth, still barreling downhill.
He's on the gas pedal.
He maneuvered the van into a gravel pull-off and pulled the emergency brake. However, we still did not stop. We began to slide on the gravel toward the edge of an embankment, which had no visible guardrail.
Oh my gosh.
After screaming for us to all hold on, we suddenly came to a forceful stop. And after getting out of the van, we saw the mound of dirt was hiding a 3-foot-high small guardrail, which actually prevented us from going over the embankment.
Wow.
I've never seen so many boys recommit their lives to Christ as fast as I
Wow.
did that day in the van. To add, the original volunteer that did the initial prank left our church and never came back, which is really sus.
That was God's prank.
That was God's prank.
Like, my brakes are gone. Gotcha. God was like,
That gives me an idea.
I like that idea.
Speaking of
And
that,
then everyone got saved. That's how God's pranks end.
I mean, that's
And your brakes, gone.
ain't it crazy how God worked, man?
And your
That's
brakes.
nice. They're like, man, we had 7 salvations. It was a powerful night.
Yeah,
Great
no, it was a
weekend.
powerful
It
week
only
at youth
cost
camp.
$20,000.
But how much is a soul worth, though? You know,
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I actually, so the beginning of the prank, we did that to my brother. I totally forgot about that until I was reading the story. My friend Nate and I were driving to church, actually. or actually home, because Ben had fallen asleep in the back of the car.
Classic.
And if we have the video, he'll clip it on YouTube once this comes out. But he was in the back seat, and we're just like, okay, like I'm gonna hit the brakes on 3. Just yell as loud as you can. So we're driving down like the highway. I like brake check. So as soon as he starts yelling, Ben's like, like looking out the windows, like thinking we're gonna hit like a semi truck or something. Very funny. And if we have the video, I will post it. We'll post it on YouTube.
Love you, Ben.
Because it's
Ben's editing this. He's like, I'm not gonna put that in
Ben
there.
can
It's
sleep
freaking
anywhere.
hilarious.
I've seen Ben sleep on like literal rocks. Like literally, he found rocks and made a bed.
That's funny.
where? And we were out fishing.
It's gonna be wild on the Chemung River. Like literally on the Chemung River. We didn't plan to stay there.
Did Ben pass out again during that story?
I have
No,
a video of
he
it,
was
too.
sleeping, and we
I guess we all
jolted
just
him
have
out of his
videos
sleep.
Ben sleeping.
But you know how you're like dazed when you wake up, you don't know
Yeah,
what's
you're
going
out
on.
of it.
That's exactly. At the end of the day, pretty cruel joke, but it was kind of funny.
Memorable.
No, Ben has not passed out since his wedding, guys.
Wow.
He's been doing really
Wait, he
good.
passed out at his wedding too.
4 times.
4 times.
Why?
Was it 4?
We kept,
Are we
kept
sure it was
locking his
4?
legs.
Sierra said 4.
Why?
Like
we don't
one
know?
after another.
They say
Boom,
you have a
boom,
condition. No, he didn't
boom.
go to the doctor, but he was literally reading his vows. Passed out.
Is
Reading
he
them
like
again.
nervous?
How, I don't know. I didn't send you this. I thought I told you.
No,
about
I
this.
watched him pass out at someone else's wedding.
My wedding,
Yeah,
and then his own wedding came around
he
4
passed out
times.
4 times.
at the
Like, in a
altar,
row.
dude.
Why? No one knows.
I think so. I think it was pretty hot. It was in Florida, and then also probably nerves, and it's Ben. He just does it.
I bet he locked his legs.
I don't know. It was very funny. We have
Someone
videos. I'll show you after
check the
this.
footage. Run the replays.
I don't know. He might clip that one too. We'll see what he does with YouTube when it comes out. This is from Taylor. And guys, if you have stories, send them in. Stories at ygcpodcast.com. So it says next time Ben passes out, pee on him. It'll fix everything.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, remember that? Just
Of
pee on
course.
it.
Just pee on it.
Just pee on it. man.
Great episode.
Come on now.
On a youth group trip, we were walking through a local tourist town when we came across a knife store.
Oh gosh. Here we go.
All the teen boys bought some kind of knife,
Mm.
but one student decided to buy a set of throwing knives.
That's actually sick.
Love it.
We go back to our cabin and set up plywood to throw at.
Okay.
We were all very careful to take turns and stand behind the
Very
line
careful.
while one guy threw.
So careful they end up in youth group Chronicles.
All was going well until our youth pastor came up and somehow thought that a slingshot and throwing knife go well together. Mind you, this isn't a young dude. This is a seasoned youth pastor with 15 years of experience.
A season.
This guy stepped up to the line,
Seasoned.
put a knife in the sling, pulled it back. And if you can believe it, the teen boys were the voice of reason saying that this was not a good idea. But he was too determined to listen. So on the first shot, he shot the blade directly into his thumb.
But he didn't give up.
But he didn't give up.
It was the first shot.
He said, "You see, guys, the
But we
word
can
of God is
fix this."
sharper than any two-edged sword."
There's
I mean,
more.
dude, you're sitting there like balancing the knife, like
No way.
hoping that it doesn't like right in your freaking hand, dude. Full
Huh.
force.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he knew what to do. Youth master, seasoned.
Yeah, seasoned. He
He
said,
knew
"No,
exactly what
I've
to
been
do.
here before.
A better.
You guys got
Come on
to."
now.
You guys
He
got.
was actually surprised. He was like, "This is the first group of kids I had who have not done something stupid. I gotta change this up. Maybe it's my
Sierra said
moment."
it sounds safer in his head. I don't even know if that sounds safe in his head at all.
He said that someone said the new version of David and Goliath, like 21st century David and Goliath.
This is a knife and a slingshot
And Pastor Todd stepped up with a slingshot and throwing knife.
right in the noggin. This is the same sword. Yeah, Sword Kid got his. No, they got the knives at the same place Sword Kid got his sword.
His thumb got circumcised.
Oh, man.
Yo,
Wow.
That's crazy.
there's a reason the arrow is guided. Exactly. You don't know where the thing. That's wild to me. I would never have done that.
He said throwing knives.
I'm
No,
at least that
it's
smart.
not good enough.
I don't know.
Not good enough.
We gotta-
Slingshot.
Slingshot throwing knives.
Sling knife.
There we go. Sling knife.
He was about to create something new.
If it
He's like,
doesn't
"This
sound
is my
cool,
way out
it's
of
probably not
youth
going to be
ministry. I'm gonna create a new invention. I'll never need a
He's
church
seasoned because he
salary
couldn't
again.
get paid to do anything else. He's like, this is gonna be it. This is my big break. This
He's
is the big
like trying to
idea.
invent
This is
it.
my big
Sling
break.
knife.
You put like a
Sling knife.
what do they call that when you go out and you like claim an invention as yours? What is that called? Patent. He patented it.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Sling knife. He's a
This
trickster,
is
huh?
our mailbag segment.
Mailbag.
If you have questions you want to send into the show, questions@ygcpodcast.com. We would love to feature some questions if they're good.
If they're good.
If they're
bad,
good. Mailbag.
we're not gonna read them.
This is from Angie. What has been your biggest fail as a youth group leader or pastor?
Mm.
Anything
ahead.
come to mind?
Go ahead. Just tell them.
If I had like preparation,
Is it the watermelon one? We've
that
heard
wasn't
that
a fail. That was a win.
Okay.
That was a win.
I don't know who. Everyone keeps talking to me about like it was a fail. Like mad people got saved. Everyone remembers it,
True.
and it
Okay.
really drove home the point. And like it was kind of funny.
Okay. Also, someone's commenting we need to bring back mail sack.
Yes.
I think on paper it just sounds bad.
So nothing comes to mind. Were you ever a youth leader, Pastor Tim?
I was I don't know how,
Biggest fail. Here we go.
but in my ministry career, if that's an acceptable terminology, I've never been a youth pastor, never been a youth leader. I was not even asked to be.
I know that I don't even think I
That's
have
crazy.
any fails from youth ministry.
I'm in young adults.
I don't think I do.
I'm sure I had
And
some.
If you think of one, let me know.
V,
Yeah.
do you
This-
think you know any V?
Any fails?
from that I've had as a youth pastor or in youth ministry?
If you think of one, shout it out
Yeah.
and we'll do it. This is from Tyler. Favorite opening song for a youth group that gets everybody going?
Shaw Rags Christian Walk.
Presence of the Lord up in my body. I got real noise every time I.
Sean Rags Christian
Sean
Walk.
Rax. They're gonna be looking up Sean Rax.
Sean
Not
Rags
being able to
Christian
find it.
Walk.
you talk about it's what, a fast song or like a rap song?
That gets people going.
It's a
Where
like,
are we at?
Favorite
Yeah.
opening
Where are we
song.
at?
'Cause
Are
if
we
it's
like
our
in
that's
a,
youth
true. Are you
group,
in
if
the
it's like
foyer?
a church of 40 in the woods, church clap by Lecrae.
Not church clap. Leave church clap alone.
I think they're talking
your
about
church has a
opening,
dance team, church
opening
clap.
worship song
opening worship
or
song.
praise.
I mean, here we do decided to praise, but you can't find that one.
That is written by
yeah, boy.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Mr.
that was
Rufio
literally
the
the
Kid.
song I was about to say too.
yeah. Look at. Is there even a place to look that? up? Probably
Is
not.
that your worship?
No.
No.
So we wrote.
Rufio the Kid.
Pastor Tim wrote
That's
actually
his,
killer
that's his
praise
worship
song.
Tag. Rufio the Kid. His rap name. No,
the kid.
that's what it is.
decided to pray.
Yes, he wrote a good one. And so that's our answer.
I would say this one though, but a lot of people don't know. Reason to Dance. You'd be
Good
surprised.
song.
People don't know it, but it's killer. And it's really good.
Really?
And it gets the people
Gets the
going,
people
man.
Yeah,
going.
he's going. This is from Vic. He said, "Has there ever been a story that you never want to experience that you've heard on the show?"
All
You
of
said
them.
obviously
Yes.
all of them, but is there one specifically where you're like, oh,
Where he lost
I would
his
never.
nutsack.
That's exactly what I thought of.
Yep.
Poop on the
Nutsack kid.
chest.
Like when his nuts were literally decapitated in his hands. And he had to carry them to the hospital.
The mail sack. Lost the letter.
His mail sack.
No, with the poop on the chest. That one I couldn't do
The
it.
poop on the chest
Yeah. Some dude got pooped on
through the
his chest,
ceiling.
Through the ceiling.
That's
And he woke up.
They're
in it.
all pretty bad, but
They're all pretty bad.
My
That's the
nuts,
one-
my nuts.
I gotta go to the nuts
Sag
one,
is
too.
like something I don't want.
That is-
messed with.
Then there's like all the ones where it's like you're going to jail, and it's like all those ones. They're like sus, like the toe crack one. That one, I'm like, I can't do that, dude.
The toe. Which
Like
one?
the dude wakes up and the
po-
girl's
Yeah, there are
cracking
some
his
wild.
toes.
Yeah.
No
someone's like,
way. You're
Oh, I
alone
had
in a church?
I
No
just
way.
thought- I just had a fail this week.
Oh, come on, man.
Yes. I had a fail this week. So we were doing see, I didn't have to look that far.
Dang.
We
All
were
have
doing
sinned,
a
all
sermon
fallen short.
example, which by the way, Lauren Cobb was very against. I just want to throw that
Whoop.
out there. That
Thank you, Lauren.
Lauren was
So
telling
she
me
warned
no,
you.
but
She was the
it
voice of
great.
reason.
It
This
was
is-
it
this
was
is
a
real
really
life
it
Youth
was
Group
really
Chronicles.
really good though. It was a really good example. So like we were doing baptisms, right? Romans 6. Literally you were
Oh, yeah,
baptized
yeah,
death
yeah.
to life, right? So I had the kids, we got a mirror and we put it in a casket and they wrote
real
what
casket.
they wanted, a real casket. And they
Did you make
wrote
them
in
get
the
in?
on the mirror what they were burying that night. And then when they were going to
Sin,
come up, there are gonna be
shame,
new people.
lust.
Boom. All that was great. It was
Okay.
fire. And a lot of kids were like, that's cool, awesome. But here's where it wasn't awesome.
Tell the truth.
Somebody that everyone was scared to tell me who it was broke the casket,
Sean.
broke the
Was it really?
I don't-
broke.
I
No,
don't
it's not broke. If I said their name, you'd laugh.
Wait, tell the name, dude.
It was
Are we
Terry-
allowed?
It was Terry Keegan. And that's why they
He
were
deserves
scared,
to be
because it was
called out
scary.
right now.
But I'm like, who broke it? Who broke it? And no one's saying anything. But
Okay,
this
for
was
context,
after.
this is the head deacon at our church.
Yeah, it was after though. So, and he's like, you just know he didn't mean to do it.
Yeah,
But
he's a really nice
anyway,
guy.
he was there, and I guess somehow they were open and close it, and the hinges, it had like a hinge so that it didn't fly all the way back, got broke. And so nobody thought to tell me. And I'm like ready for this moment to hit in the sermon example. And I'm like, and that's why. And I open the casket up, and the back of it just goes flying on the ground. Just boom, 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 boom. And I'm like, and I could hear right as I was grabbing it.
Uh-huh.
I thought
Like
it
it
was the
slides or
kids
something?
scared that there was like, because some kids thought there was a dead body, like legit. I thought the
That
kids
would
were
be
just
fire.
being scared.
That would have been
I
a
thought-
wild sermon
Like,
illustration.
I thought the kids were just scared, like that they were going to see something they didn't want to see. But it was actually the leaders gasping because they knew that I was whipping open the casket and that it was broke. And so, yeah, it flew.
At
It was
least you
carpet.
didn't make
It didn't
kids
do
get in
anything
it.
to the casket. Don't worry.
Goated comment, Olivia_Hens. They ran out of that grave.
They did.
Sierra said, is it Sierra? I think so. Yeah. She said she listened to one episode, immediately went and bought merch. So be like
Wow.
Sierra.
Wow.
YGCpodcast.com/merch.
Some of y'all need a
Plug,
goldfish
shameless
on your
plug,
head.
We do have merch. A goldfish hat. Yo,
Shameless
I
plug.
signed one today.
You signed
I
one?
signed one. Yes.
This guy's
Someone
famous.
came up and
If
asked
you
me
want
to
a
sign a
signed
goldfish
hat,
hat.
it's
Oh,
$20
I
extra,
know.
but he'll
Yeah.
do it.
He'll do it for you, man.
I will. I'll do it just for you.
I don't know the
Last
answer.
question. Unless you have thought about a youth group fail. Anything come to mind?
That was just one right there.
Only
Oh,
wins,
that was.
man.
Duh. Okay, yeah, you're
There's
right.
only
was.
wins.
Other than
So,
that, we're
Angie, that's the
perfect.
answer to your question. Last question in our mailbag segment here. Do you guys like sushi?
That was it.
That's literally the question.
California
Mm,
roll,
It's
Philadelphia
disgusting.
roll.
Nope. No for me.
Okay,
it's
well,
mid. I gotta
Pastor
be in the
Cole,
mood.
he no, because he puked one time.
That wasn't sushi.
What was it?
It was Asian cuisine, and I have a beef with Asian.
Yeah, he's mad at it, but it was delicious. We've
Yeah.
gone
I
to
had,
the
like,
same
you
place a
don't eat-
million times.
No,
like
like there's
General
this
Tso's
thing.
anyway?
There's this thing.
Sounds
I don't
so
know how
good.
to explain it without getting too grotesque.
That's all right.
But basically, what happened is I had 2 pieces of rice, and my body rejected it. And I eat rice all the
Vividly,
time, but
violently.
like literally, I was like throwing phlegm up, and everyone thought I was gonna die.
Whoop.
And I was literally doing it like I was like,
You never know what you're going to
On
get
the
with Youth
table.
Group Chronicles.
yeah.
But California roll,
Well, it's called-
Philadelphia roll.
It's not.
Killer.
It's something
Love
that
it.
my brother used
Simple
to have.
sushi,
It's
I'm
kind of
about it.
crazy. It's called eosinophilisophagitis.
Wow.
And basically, what happens is you
He
eat
just
food.
made that up.
Low key
and
sounds made
Your
up.
body sends the acid from your stomach because it thinks something's caught in your throat and it's not, and it feels like you have a lump in your throat, and then your body basically like brings the acid up through your mouth,
There you go. Eosinophiliophagitis.
and it just
You
looks
got a
like
doctor in
it
the
looks like
house.
snot. So like I'm at the table. It looks like literal snot. Like that's what it looks like. So I'm at the table, and I'm like,
You're
and they're
eating?
like, "Are you okay? Are you choking?" I'm like, "No." I'm like, "But I know what's happening," and I'm like mad calm, and then also I'm like,
He says eosinophiliophagitis.
and then I pull my hand, it's goop. So
Oh,
it looks like a
stop,
giant
dude.
booger. And then and it happened for like 10 minutes. Yeah.
He didn't move up from the table either. He just stayed
That was the last day that I've eaten
at that place.
Asian. Yeah, specifically from that place. But
That's gross.
I
I have
haven't tried
tried
that.
somewhere it's like a spin-off and it's like rice with like cooked chicken in sushi form. It's
Sierra
really not
eats
sushi.
just straight up
She loves
the
it.
fish portion, right?
Yeah.
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 It's pretty good.
So thank you guys. Questions at ygcpodcast.com is where you can send them in if you guys have questions for the show.
Cheap diet a little happens all the
This
time.
is from Maya. Maya said, on a youth group trip, we arrived at our Airbnb and were met by an awful skunk smell.
Airbnb.
Mm.
We just thought the previous guests had smoked weed in the home, so we went to bed. We soon found out that was not the case.
Oh no.
We woke up the next morning to find that a skunk had crawled through a small hole outside the house and ran through the home where we were staying. It sprayed all the people, their luggage, clothing, and beds.
No.
Worst
way.
part is we're at a youth conference and we had to wear all that stuff for the rest of the time. We had people extremely sick, throwing up,
No. Way.
all of the above for the rest of the weekend.
You didn't have to. You chose to.
Walmart is. It's
didn't
not
have
free,
to.
but it's close.
Could have went to a thrift store.
Google is free. Walmart is close. All right, you can get a whole outfit for $3. at
Maybe
Walmart.
so. Wait, they said they still went to the youth conference. You're right. They didn't necessarily
the
bring the
smell
clothes,
was on
but
their
still
skin.
on you.
Yeah, it's
Still on you. So they probably did get new
they
clothes.
bought mad.
But there's no like,
tomato
oh,
juice.
just jump in the shower and wash that off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
that
know.
is the thing.
A
I don't know what
skunk
to
though?
say, man.
Yeah,
That's just a
I would-
terrible set of circumstances.
he just got a bad review on Airbnb. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like
I
why you
wonder
got
how
holes in your
crawled
house?
through like
I love
a.
how normal they thought. Like they were not gonna complain about.
Yeah, they're like
It's
weed.
It's just
They're
weed.
like,
No, because you
just
know they
weed.
got a really cheap Airbnb. If they're not going to complain about weed smell everywhere, they're like, oh, it's fine. This was like $90 for 3 nights.
mm.
That's my guess.
Well, it's a youth conference.
And they got
trip.
holes in the
Probably.
house.
They're like, what a
skunks are
great
coming
deal.
through.
We're not even mad about the
Look
weed.
at this.
Oh,
God's-
skunk.
God's coming through.
God.
God gave us a deal. No, he didn't. No.
I don't know what happened.
God
No,
gives
he
a-
didn't.
God gave us a deal on the Airbnb. No.
God's not on this Airbnb.
God tunes in. He's like, hold up. What? What'd you say about me?
And we said, burn the clothes, burn the house, burn everything. Yeah.
Wow.
Skunk is, I've never been sprayed by a skunk. I think our cat was
Yeah,
one
I've had
time.
animals sprayed
Yeah.
by a skunk.
And it's terrible.
They didn't make it, did they?
The cat?
Yeah.
Someone said they couldn't
I
get
don't
tomato
know.
juice. Imagine
What'd you
Imagine.
say?
buying like 30 gallons of tomato juice.
Oh, yeah.
for your
Just
whole
everyone's
team.
dipping in the tub.
Come on, guys. It's got to be a myth.
That-
like somebody one day was just like,
Yeah.
Should have peed on it.
How do we
Well,
get
that would've
tomato
fixed
juice
it.
Yes,
sales
pee on
up?
it.
Tell them. Tell them.
Juice sales.
What's one problem that's never been solved? Tell them that it gets rid of skunk smell. Just everyone, immediate increase in tomato juice sales.
Increase.
This is from Paige. Paige said, after altar call at summer camp, the speaker dismissed the students for bed. He dismissed the girls first. You could flip the couch.
What you said?
Sheesh. Just getting
He
comfy.
dismissed the girls first, and a youth pastor standing next to me saw a student with short hair stand up and try to leave with the girls. As this person walked by, he stuck out his hand and said, whoa, whoa, whoa there, buddy. Where do you think you're going? She turned around to him and said, I swear I'm a girl.
Oh,
That's dangerous.
That's
wow.
a dangerous game to play.
Well, hey, where you going there, buddy? Hey,
I don't,
hey,
know
pal.
how,
Hey.
but I don't know how you react to that. Though.
And even her verbiage,
Okay.
I swear I'm a girl. It's like that makes me believe you're a girl less now.
right.
Like why you gotta say it like that?
No,
You could
I
have just
know,
been
I
like, I'm
swear
a girl. No, I swear I'm a girl.
I
It's like
swear.
maybe she's got it a lot,
This
especially that
happens a lot.
weekend. with
Probably
short
it's
hair.
got to be the short hair.
Poor guy.
Hey, buddy. Hey, hold up. Okay, girls only, pal.
Sierra,
Dang.
she's definitely gotten that before. Probably why.
Yeah.
Yes.
I swear. No, I swear I'm a girl.
Like, please stop asking
I
me.
swear
Okay.
I'm a girl.
Like what? Yeah. How do you answer that with the guy?
I don't want to. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd be like, all right.
So like, there shouldn't be any confusion.
Yeah, let someone else figure it out. Hey, go ahead.
Not my problem.
Yeah, go ahead.
Let someone else figure it out. hey, she said it.
Hey, you
She
got it.
said
Hey,
to the girl.
yeah, I don't know what to tell you.
say.
Hey, buddy. Hey,
Am I
pal.
supposed
You
to
can't question it
her-
these days.
Am I supposed to question her gender in front of everybody?
Hey, look, go up for prayer after. Hey, we'll figure it out. Bring it to the altar. I don't care, pal. Okay, huh?
For now, just use the family bathroom.
Yeah.
We'll just
It's night.
It's a
night
gray area
one
right now. You're in
okay?
like, what is that, purgatory? The in between?
Yeah.
purgatory.
Is that
It's
what that
It's
is?
one thing you could call it. Purgatory.
The
Everybody,
family bathroom. is
every
purgatory.
Catholic just got offended.
Dang.
That
Sorry,
wasn't
guys.
meant to be offensive, but take it as you will.
But
This is from Matthew. I have one more story. Back when my grandma was a counselor at youth camp, her younger brother was attending as a camper. One night, her 6th grade brother had to use the bathroom, and since it was a 70s camp, there was no plumbing, and the only options were outhouses. So
Love
he
it.
woke up his bathroom buddy, and they headed to the outhouses.
Love it.
He had just gotten a brand new flashlight for camp and took it with him.
Wow.
But unfortunately, while he
was
was using the outhouse, he dropped the flashlight into the poop-filled hole.
no. he
Rip.
had to go get it.
His friend,
No, he didn't.
It's a brand
he
new
told his
flashlight.
friend what happened, and his friend asked if he climbed down there, and if he got it, could he keep it? My grandma's brother said yes, thinking that this friend would not do that. But to his surprise, his
Come
friend
on.
entered the outhouse and jumped in without hesitation.
That'll preach. I wish somebody would jump into the outhouse of their neighbor when they drop a brand new flashlight.
This better be
Come
the best
on!
flashlight the world has ever seen.
It must be.
You see, I know
Must be.
someone who went and got my flashlight.
Someone who climbed through your poop.
See, a man who jumped into the crap of the world, a place he didn't have to go. He endured it so that I could have.
This is like a left and
Brand
for the one
new
moment
flat-
to bastard.
Come on!
No, he dropped on top of the girl that was still in there from the other night.
Wow.
You guys, there was a story. You have to go back and listen. It was a couple episodes ago. Someone
feel blessed
legit fell into a porta potty in a third world country. It was very bad. Pretty funny
Sounds
to
like
look about. Go,
diseases.
yeah, it sounded like a lot.
I genuinely
Yes,
that
dropped it
story
right on her.
ministers to me. I'm not lying.
Could you see this kid do though, like rappelling like a Mission Impossible.
He said he just jumped right in.
He said, "I'll leave
Cannonball?
the 99 to get the one."
Disgusting.
This flashlight.
All right, we will close with
10,000 lumens.
Would you rather? First scenario.
I'll get the flashlight.
You
I'll do it.
are the kid getting pecked to death by an emu.
Yeah, can it
You're
be?
in youth group, running for your life, trip like you're in a nightmare.
Yep.
This thing is just beating you.
Yeah.
Scenario number 1.
I'm grabbing the neck.
Or would you rather be, whoa there, buddy, where do you think you're going?
Ooh, give me at this day and age. Yeah, give me the emu. Give me the emu.
Nah, I'll do the whoa there, buddy. Why not?
Really?
Because you can talk yourself out of
Because it'd be a blast. It'd be a blast, man, just to see what happens.
It'd be a blast.
Yeah. Well, look, that's her. That's
All
her
I'm
fault.
thinking about.
That's her fault?
Yeah.
How? You don't know why she has short hair.
If her first response is, "I swear I'm a girl." Okay, what? Come on, come on. Wear a name tag.
I was
sis.
gonna say earlier, like, if this is something that's continually coming up and you can control it,
Yeah.
maybe look into that. But if you can't, respectfully.
I would, or just like as the conversation goes on, just pretend like I was talking to someone.
Whoa there, buddy. Where you going?
You see all
I
the
swear
ins
I'm a
and
girl. No,
outs.
not you. No, I'm sorry.
dude.
Of course, honey, you're a girl. No, you're.
See, here he is.
Were you supposed to be? Okay, you're fine too. Is your brother okay with this? Okay, I'll talk to him, but make sure your mom knows. Honey, no, you're fine. Go ahead. Of course, you too, sweetie.
Yo, like, straight up. Nah, bro, there's too much.
He wants to
politic
put
in it.
himself in the situation to see if he can talk himself.
Just
Yeah, it would
give
just be fun.
Just give me a frying pan. Bring on the
Give
emu.
me a frying pan.
Now that I saw that video, it's like it might be on the bucket list. Just
Yeah. I feel like I just wouldn't
Just
put
throwing
myself in that
emus.
situation.
I'm taking
with
the
emu.
bird. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm taking.
I-
the bird.
I would get in the moment and like think I can talk my way out of it and choke. I'd be like,
Sam would double down. He'd be like, he would say exactly what you'd be like. He'd be like, "Oh, it's not my fault that you look like a dude."
Hey, well,
Don't make
grow your
this
hair
about
out.
me. Don't make this about me.
grow your hair out. Come on. Hey.
Come
on.
on
What's
now.
up?
Don't make this about me.
What's up? Is this what
Clearly,
the kids are doing
you
nowadays?
knew.
Huh?
You knew. You understood. You get what I'm saying.
and
I actually-
that's why I would take the bird.
Also, he didn't incriminate her. He said,
Hey, where you going there, buddy?
"I swear I'm a girl." No, I know. Do you have your pass on you? Do you have the? Okay, you do. Okay, go ahead.
I
That's
call
fine.
everyone buddy.
I
don't
call everyone buddy,
discriminate.
all right? Hey,
everyone's buddy.
I call my wife buddy, huh? You got a problem with that? Get over here, buddy. Love you.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning into Youth Group Chronicles.
Love it.
This is episode 108. Can you believe it?
Wow.
Well over 100.
We're old, man.
We are.
Wow.
Dude, Youth Group Chronicles has been around a while. At this point, we're recording
1972.
before our 2-year anniversary, but this is going to be after
Wow.
the 2-year anniversary. So
Can't
thank
believe
you
that.
guys for listening to Youth Group Chronicles. Today, as we're recording, we are sitting at 150,000 downloads a month
Wow.
Wow.
to the
Glory to
show.
God.
So thank you guys for supporting us. If you guys would like to send in some stories at ygcpodcast.com. And if you have some questions for our new segment, I don't even know what we're calling it. Someone can very easily change my mind.
Now it's never going.
Questions at ygcpodcast.com. But until next time, guys, go listen to some old episodes, and we will see you next week.
See ya.